The Zhiyun Crane 2 is the company's high-end DSLR gimbal, and it's packed with plenty of features. I've had the Crane 2 for just over a week now, so I'm going to share my initial impressions and thoughts on using it. The gimbal itself is all metal, which gives it a premium look and feel, as well as making sure it has a rock-solid construction for mounting heavy DSLRs. The gimbal can take up to a 3.2 kg payload, so it will be able to comfortably hold something such as a heavy DSLR with a heavy lens. The Crane 2 has camera control features built in, which was one of the main selling points of the gimbal for me, as I am able to focus whilst recording as my camera does not have continuous autofocus. There is also a built-in OLED screen with a control dial, so I can also change settings such as my aperture and shutter speed on the go as well. I was a little uncertain whether my Canon 7D Mark I would work properly and give me camera controls which are essential for my use case, and I'm pleased to say that it works flawlessly. The Crane 2 also came with a little tripod that can be screwed into the bottom of the gimbal so you can stand it on a surface, and it also came with a carrying case that everything is stored in. That is a nice touch, as it means I can travel to filming jobs and know that everything I need for the gimbal will be already in its space in the carrying case. Using the gimbal is relatively simple and straightforward. Watching YouTube videos and reading the manual definitely help with getting to grips with it, as I'm no means perfect and still just getting used to using it, and it will definitely help you learn different modes faster. One thing that you will need to do before you even use the gimbal is to make sure that everything is manually balanced, and this ensures that you get the best results using the Crane 2, and it also makes sure that there's less work for the motors to do. I found a useful video that shows how you can easily balance the Crane 2, which I will link in the description below, and I'd also recommend noting down the measurements of the various sides for quick configuration. There are a few different modes that can be used to control the gimbal. The main ones are pan following and locking. PF mode essentially will pan when you turn the gimbal, and you can use the joystick to adjust the tilt of the camera. Locking mode will keep the camera on a single point and it will fix the camera in place, and the joystick will be used to adjust the tilt and the pan. There are other modes, but I'm still learning the button configurations for switching into those and getting the hang of them. There is a mobile app that you can also download that gives you extra functionality and lets you fine-tune settings if you'd like to. The main feature that I like with the app is that I can set a point or an object for the gimbal to stay fixed to, and the app will use the phone camera to track that object. But that's my experience with the Zhiyun Crane 2 so far. I may do a further video in the future, doing a review on it or sharing footage, but that's been it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.